Hey.
So first thing, you got your main link, your bucket link, drive link is sometimes called, H-link. Again, you get different terminologies from guys in different regions of the country, it seems. This end of it is going into your bucket, the closed end of the H-link, if you will, open end of the H-link, or cylinder end of the H-link. This end's going into the bucket. A lot of your newer H-links are greasable here instead of in the middle. Just changes in styles through the years. So if you're running, like say, a John Deere newer G series excavator, like a 130G, etc., you're probably gonna have an H-link that's got greasable on the corners, okay, as well as up here in the front. Your bucket pins will typically look like this. They generally do not have a retaining ring on them. There's no need on a bucket pin to have that. Sometimes they'll be greasable. Most of the times bucket pins will not be, because it'll be greasable through the link, okay? So this would go through this end into the bucket, okay? And I'm not gonna shove it all the way through, because the bushings, first thing customer needs to do when it gets this is clean these bushings out, okay? Get the paint, grease off those, and then lube the joints and slip your pin through. Same thing, these pins are coated with a coating to protect them from, for rust inhibiting. That needs kind of cleaned off as well before you start. We get guys occasionally, oh, the pin won't fit. Clean it up, slides right through, okay? It's just a matter of that protective coating can actually build up to be, 7 thousandths, 5 thousandths, and that makes a huge difference. So that would go through on each end of the H-link. So down here, you would have a seal on each corner, right? You got a seal here, a seal out there, and you got a seal on each side of the inside as well, okay? Your side links, get this pin out of the road. So you got one side link that's got a boss on it with a cross bolt hole to retain the pin. Your other side link, Colton or Hannah, come on, you guys grab that. Thanks, Ben. So this link is going to pin through here, through your H-link, okay? Your bucket cylinder is going to pin right here in the middle, okay? And then so this pin, actually, I got that on wrong. That would come through Ben's end. So the pin head retains this link. The cross bolt hole retains in here and holds this link in place, okay? And then this end of it will pin to the stick on the machine. So you've got, if you go clear to the end of the stick, you've got two holes down there. One hole is going straight to the bucket. The other hole is going to the other end of this link. The second hole up on the stick. Okay. So that's how that configuration runs. And anytime you start to get wear in any of these components, so your wear points are your bushings and your pins. Stress can break these. A lot of times these OEM are cast, and cast over the years, especially in colder weather, gets brittle and they'll crack. Very difficult to repair. To get an effective weld on cast is tricky. These are all fabricated steel. And I'll tell you what, we build these definitely on the heavy duty end. Yes. There's a lot of these, to be honest, we could trim some weight off of and they'd still be heavy duty. So we make them very stout. These things are designed to last. When these joints get loose, the first thing the operator is going to experience, imagine digging with a shovel where the handle goes into the shovel head, where that gets really loose and wobbly. Trying to dig with that is about impossible, right? Same idea with an excavator. You go out to dig with that thing and these joints are loose, that bucket's just rattling around out there at the end. It's difficult to dig a precise hole for a footer or what have you, right? With a shaky bucket on the end of it. So that's the symptoms that an excavator operator is going to see when these joints get loose. And again, it's pin wear, it's bushing wear on the inside. Oftentimes what happens is these guys let it go so long, it starts to wallow out the hole that the bushing's in. At that point, you're replacing the H-link, okay? The most cost-effective thing is to replace the H-link at that point. There are some repair processes, but machining costs you probably just, it's getting through the roof. So if you catch it when it's just starting to get loose, before it's wallowed out these openings in the H-link, now you can look at pressing it out bushings, pressing in new bushings, okay? And that's the cost-effective solution. Okay? And again, maintenance on that end, greasing these joints daily makes a world of difference. Don't do that, because then Ben doesn't sell parts.
Yeah.